Alright guys, the Madden online franchise is on its way. It's in beta and we run into a few problems. I ran into some problems right after the draft, and it was more people problem than equipment problem. But what happened is right after we finished drafting, and my God, some of us stayed in there for at least 5 hours drafting, spending a lot of time drafting our team and putting our team together. As soon as we finished drafting, somebody who owned the 49ers left the franchise, wrote me a stupid letter. Ha ha ha, 49ers rule, ha ha ha, I don't want to be a part of your lame franchise, blah, 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 blah. Just did that, and I don't know whether it was him or another person that came in later, because I did boot someone. They went to the 49ers team after it was abandoned, or it was the same person, and they dropped Chris Johnson, Lamar Woodley, and who else? Tommy Harris, two very strong players in Madden. I mean, they were gone within the first 4 rounds or 3 rounds or whatever. So I'm like, no. And then the Bears, you can't really fault the Bears guy for picking them up, because they were great players on the waiver wire to pick them up. However, to make the league work, you cannot drop starters. You cannot, it's kind of like fantasy with you cannot cut lists. If you drop any starters in this league, you will be booted immediately. That's the one thing that will just tear up a league. If it's somebody who's not, a borderline starter, you just tired of them, or, that's different. But when you drop someone with a 99 speed like Chris Johnson, when you drop someone like, I don't know how Ray Lewis got there. Ray Lewis was dropped by the Cleveland Browns, and I've got to get to the bottom of that, or he's going to get booted too. You cannot drop top players, period. You will be booted. I'm treating this league with the most care this year, and that's one thing. You're not going to undermine the integrity of this league. We got some real good players in there, and I'm telling you, we wasted our entire Sunday in that drafted, and ain't nothing going to make me more upset than if somebody's doing little shenanigans in this thing. So they're booted, and now I need to find one more person that will take over that 49er franchise. When you get the 49er franchise, we will place Chris Johnson, Lamar Woodley, and Tommy Harris back on your 49er squad where they were drafted, because the leagues are really even. I mean, the teams are really even, and I want to give you that come into the 49ers a fighting chance. I mean, I'm in the same division. You see, I'm the Rams. I'm in the same division. I want the 49ers to be weak, but I'm not going to undermine the integrity of my league to make that happen. So, sorry, Bears. We got to give those players back. I understand they were on the waiver wire and blah, blah, blah. You didn't do anything wrong. We need to put those players back on the original team and keep this thing running correctly. Now, for everybody in the league, please be watchdogs. You can go to the online franchise, the EA Sports World, where I'm at right now, and you can go down here to League News, and you can watch all the movement. And this is how I caught all that movement yesterday. And you can look on the PS3 also, and they'll show you all the movement, and you'll see the shady stuff. Now, as far as my draft, I think I did really, really, really good. That's just drafting. I don't know how I'm going to play, but drafting. First round, I had to get Tommy Terrific. I had to get Tommy Terrific, because my thinking is I get Tom Brady, I don't have to worry about wide receivers for a while, because he puts the ball right where just about any NFL player can catch it. So I got Tom Brady. Didn't worry about that the wide receiver. Now the next. My plan was after getting Tom Brady, I wanted to get 5 straight offensive linemen. Bam, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to keep Tom upright. I have to have the best offensive line in the league, because if I get the best offensive line in the league, my running game will work with just about anybody also. So I did that. I got Jason Peters, David Stewart, Jason Brown, Jake Scott, and Jacob Bell. My lowest ranking you see was at 86 right here with my left guard, but my tackles are nice. They're gonna keep Tom Brady, safe, hopefully, because if he go down, I'm done. My running backs, Julius Norwood with his 95 speed, hopefully he can get to the outside. And people don't understand, Fargus has a heck of a truck on him. He's not that big. He's only 6'1", 220, but he will truck you in this game like crazy. Wide receivers, Mark Clayton, really, really good hands. Devon Best, good hands. Malamua, blocking tight end. That's all I want because I'm going to pound the ball with my running backs. And then I went and got my backup lineman. Let's see, no one else. Oh yeah, Pat White. I picked up Pat White because I'm going to be running a lot of the Wildcat, and he's going to go in during those times. And then I got my speed guys, Mike Thomas and Deion Butler, and Robert Meacham, who will get down the field really quickly, so you can keep those safeties back. You can keep them away from my running backs. And then my returner, Josh Cribbs, and Tom Brandister, who did good the other night playing against the Bears. He's my backup quarterback, just in case Tommy goes down and I need somebody that's going to be a little more accurate than Pat White. So my defense, now Mario almost messed up everything for me because after I got Tommy Terrific, Mario Williams was sitting there with a 95 overall rating, and I build my teams from the inside out. So getting a defensive a right end was right in the plan. So I slid him in there, and then went back and got the rest of the offensive line. So that kind of made my offensive line drop a little bit. With my lowest ranking being 86, but I still think 86 for your lowest is really good. Then I went and got my outside linebackers, the defensive tackle, and all these players right here, they play a specific type of defense that I play. I'm not going to tell everybody, but they play a specific type of defense. They're really highly ranked in a specific type of defense, and that's what type of defense I'm going to employ. I think that's it. Anybody in the league, please come to this website, EA Sports World, to see your thing, because good gracious, man, they got everything here. They got the depth charts, they got video highlights, they got a message boards here, they got everything up here. So EA Sports World, and let's get this thing going. Oh, by the way, I'm the Rams. One, I didn't want to be the Cowboys because it'd be like, kind of douchey for me to say, come and get in my league, Cowboy fans. Oh, and I'm the Cowboys. So I gave the Cowboy fans a chance to be the Cowboys, and Texas Ace got a chance to do it because he was the first one in. And I thought I would bring the Rams back to LA. Bam. And then also Shango, he's an African god, and his sacred animal is the ram.